Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he's got it at the 1. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. To throw, it's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Throwing to begin, it's Wilson. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
That is hot! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Las Vegas. No problem there on the extra point. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll take this to about the 28. Mozzie Smith, the former first-round pick, makes the play. Here's second and 6. On play action, Richardson taking a shot downfield for Smith. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. taken at the 19.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to try it here again. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 85 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. The extra point is good. And the Raiders move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first down, it's Richardson. That's caught by Smith on the right side. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And not a whole lot going to come from that one. To about the 39. Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. Nice chunk here in this good hook and drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Putting the tight end in motion. On second down, Richardson. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's caught left side by Bowers. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Here's first and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now Wilson on first down. In trouble, and down he goes. Woody Hay bursting through to bring him down. Now it's Wilson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be full in. He's got it. Touchdown, Vegas. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. The extra point is good. And the Raiders will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Raiders. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the give, this is Taylor. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. On first down, Wilson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Wilson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Slot man in motion right. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
4th down. Here's Wilson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. That's caught downfield by Smith. That pickup good for 29 yards. Here's Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now it's Taylor. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a take of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. They need 8 as they come up for third down. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll go. Richardson. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
That's caught downfield by Tucker. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him at the 35-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. Pickup of 46 yards. They send him right out of the slot. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Richardson to throw. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Colts. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Richardson. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. That one caught by Tucker. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
46 yards on the play. And the Raiders 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He gets this one to Tucker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Again, Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Wilson will throw again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. To throw again is Wilson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing again. Wilson. This one caught at the 4. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Raiders. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
He'll take it in at the goal line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. 1st and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
On 1st down, Wilson. Going for it all. That's caught! And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
It's a gain of 63 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
That is hauled in at the 5. He is in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. The PAT up and good. And the Raiders stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Pullman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only...
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Vegas. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone.
The kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 42, Colts nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again here with Taylor. Oh! And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here's Richardson. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point...
Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got it! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
A game of 55 yards. 1st down, Las Vegas.
From the gun, it's Wilson. To the right side here, pass is caught. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On first down, it's Richardson. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Richardson. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
Third down and 10.
From the gun, Richardson. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's taken down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on...
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Richardson to throw it here on first down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. This pressure is relentless. They get him again. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Richardson going to look to throw. And more of the same. Another interception.
Intercepted by the Raiders. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Here's Wilson to throw. Going up top. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And not much room to run there. He'll only get to the 6-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They go right back to Taylor. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's Richardson. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Raiders. His 12th touchdown of the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Raiders will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line. On second down, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he is going to have a Colts first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A fourth down gain of 20. Going right sideline and complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Richardson to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
Intercepted by the Raiders. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
On first down, Wilson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Wilson. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's taken down up past the 35. First and 10 now from the 36. Now Wilson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Wilson will throw again. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. What a big play on 4th and 10. 37 yards. Again, Wilson. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Defended by Victorian Richardson.
Second down throw for Richardson. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On first down, it's Richardson. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. And the Colts are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Indianapolis.